Are we centered? We'll mad close now.
No, we're not centered at all. I can tell that.
Still ugly. Sorry.
I guess we centered.
My face.
I mean, if it's centered to you, it's centered to us.
Send it to me.
All right, there we go.
Let's see if we are live.
Oh yeah. Stop popping the whole thing.
Welcome back from the episode of Cultivated Ignorance. I am Will, the host.
I am Mike, the favorite host.
You ain't even gonna look at the people.
I'm Mike, the favorite host. I'm working.
what's
Willing and working.
Nah, man. This week we got a dope show. If y'all didn't know, your boy Biden won. If that was your boy.
Your boy?
If that was your boy.
You're assuming a lot right now.
Right? Yeah.
That was the headline?
It don't look like we're gonna get Trump up out of there. My man say he ain't conceding. Bro. He ain't going down like no bitch.
He ain't going down to these lawsuits. He's trying to avoid.
Nah, man. So Biden won. We're gonna be talking about kind of what we want to see from Biden in these first 100 days, or first little stretch he got going.
Or at least hold him accountable.
Yeah, at least hold him accountable. Yeah, for the shit he said he was gonna do. We're also gonna be talking about religion and black folk. Mike wants to know why we still Christians out here in these streets.
I do want to know.
He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe in the faith. He doesn't believe, but I do. No, we're gonna be talking about that and kind of how we tend to keep up traditions, even though they don't really make sense in today's times. So as soon as Mike is done, we'll.
But go ahead and do the Patreon thing. Get the word out.
As soon as Mike is done, we'll jump into those topics. But if you don't know, which I'm sure you do, if you watch this on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis, like you beautiful people do, we have a Patreon because we have bills associated with this lovely production.
12 kids.
Bro, why are you so big on this shit?
Because I'm buff, man.
No, you're not. You're a little dude.
Fat boy. What you want me to do?
Fat boy. So yeah, sign up for our Patreon. Patreon.com/cultivatedignorance. It is only $5 to start.
Only $5 to start.
You can definitely get a higher tier, which comes with added features. But all we ask is the $5. All we ask is the $5 joint. You can catch our exclusive stuff on there. Like I said, we just did. Well, I didn't say it this episode, but anyways, you can catch our stuff about Lovecraft Country, and we got a lot more exclusives on the way. We did, was it Insecure review? So we'll be doing more stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be actually we'll have some exclusive content on there for Thanksgiving. We're gonna have hoping to have a conversation with our friends, stuff about random black shit.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be on there. And also we're gonna have community conversations on there. Like you said, TV movie reviews, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be all kind of things, man, for only $5. And you can just get to help us out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the patrons you already have, because y'all are beautiful. Thank you.
So lovely.
Yes.
So yeah. So are you happy that Biden won?
I am happy that Biden
are you happy that Biden won, or are you happy that Trump lost?
I gotta say, like, I'm ecstatic that Trump lost. But like I'm hopeful that Biden won. Because
he did. You don't have to hope no more. He did win.
No, I'm hopeful that he won. I'm not happy that he won. I'm hopeful. Like it gives me hope that it could be a better future. I'm not necessarily putting all my eggs in the basket in the Biden
So
basket.
this not like Obama. Like you ain't feeling
Oh
it like
no.
that.
Will we ever have another like Obama-like election?
Ooh. Okay, so here's
You
what
ever
I'm,
see
okay.
that?
So no, I don't think so. Because black people, well, we was just too hyped for that shit. Bro. And you remember that was the first time we could vote,
Yeah.
bro? I didn't care who else was on the ballot.
Not none. I promise you, all of our friends, our followers on our age group, none of us cared.
And then it was like a perfect storm because like I think maybe like a few months later, like that Jeezy joint, My President is Black came out. Bro, then that nigga won, bro. That shit was playing in the streets.
I can't remember as a kid. Like I can't remember one time I was like, did you know Obama proposed to do so and so policy or like so?
Did you know Obama's gonna get us health care for all?
I don't remember one conversation about that.
Nigga, I don't either. It's like, oh, he black? Okay. Okay, we in there.
Look at that. Obama plates, Obama t-shirt.
We still have an Obama gas station.
Oh my God, yes we do. Everybody grandma got an Obama shirt that she wear around the house.
But yeah, man. So we was hopeful then. We thankful this time.
We are thankful, man. I don't the Trump shit, man. To see this man Trump like losing his shit, yo, like
bro,
trying to avoid.
I respect it.
What you mean you go again?
I respect the way my man going out. He said, I don't give a fuck what y'all said.
You respect the man trying to stop the counts on the night of the election.
Yep. Whatever it takes, baby.
Whatever it takes to avoid these civil suits coming for your ass. This man, to see him just go on this tirade. But see, I'm not one of those people that fears all this violence and stuff, but like he's literally fucking up people's minds by. Did you see the whole protest on the State House that we had here?
I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't see much of it.
Bro, it's like riling all these people up on lies, man. Like on pure lies. Like it's spent like in true fascist form, like true propaganda. Like,
bro, I mean, like if y'all don't believe the truth I'm telling you, then I mean, I'm the president. It's just like the internet. Like I'm the president, so it's got to be true.
That's shut your ass up, Will. You always.
I'm just saying.
You got your MAGA hat on again. I see.
I do. I got MAGA on the back.
So you disappointed that Joe Biden won? Is what you're saying? You was Trump still in it.
I'm thankful.
I don't know, man. Just a year ago, you was talking about.
I was trying to vote for Trump. I was trying to find a reason. Couldn't do it.
Until your
niggas too terrible.
Daughter embarrassed you.
Niggas, all right.
Yeah, Vic. Exactly. With the eye roll, get him off the show. Vic, you're gonna be my new co-host.
Go ahead.
Bro, we need somebody better than you. You, Christina on the Lovecraft.
I'm true.
So you don't see it as dangerous what he's doing right now.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
What you mean? You gotta do.
If you're trying to win by any means necessary, my man Trump is legit. Like that's the definition by any means necessary.
He's not about to.
I'm gonna change the law.
Bro, it's like firing people in the Pentagon. I'm
gonna change the law mid count.
Bruh.
And I'm gonna fire you because you put in a resignation letter. The fuck you thought this was? I'm
gonna switch out this Pentagon. I'm gonna get people to harass these pollers.
I'll be honest. Bro, this nigga Trump is like such of a showman. Like he's not just like on some rap beef. He's not going to show up to the inauguration.
Bruh. They ain't even talk. Biden's camp, and and that's one thing I am like dead serious about. What's really scary is like there has to be a whole talks of like transition of power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what you need to know. This whatever. They not even talking. And we got the pandemic out in this bitch.
I mean, okay. So like, okay, they're not talking. I get that, but I think y'all overreacting. If you really mad about it, what you mean? If they start talking soon, they start talking the next month. Probably not
next month. We in the pandemic.
We're still gonna be in the pandemic.
We need. What is the worst person?
I know. I'm being serious. I think that's an overreaction that they not talking, and it's only a week after the election. Like it's not that deep.
It's not just the fact that they ain't talking.
Now if he just ain't gonna talk, period.
That's what it's looking like. The fact that he's like so focused on pulling that air to try to keep the seat.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. That means like it's like if I talk to you and we had a fight and like you beat me in the fight, But
Yeah,
then,
we
like,
presidents?
no, listen.
We
Who just regular niggas?
Okay, then
We
shut up.
regular niggas.
Shut up then.
If you like knock me out, or if you like punch me to the ground, and then like you reach out your hand like I'm gonna help you up. No, the fight ain't done yet. I might have got knocked out.
Are we presidents?
I might have got knocked out.
Are we presidents?
But as soon as
I'm done.
But as soon as I grab your hand so you can help me up, that mean I lost for real. That mean I lost for real.
It's like an anime, like when Goku beat your ass and he give you a senzu bean just so you can, yeah.
And then he try to help you up.
Shut your ass up, man.
Okay, whatever. You just ain't no real nigga.
Trump is the real nigga. You're right.
So, anyways, now that your boy Biden in there, Kamala in there, how we gonna keep these niggas in line?
I got serious ideas, and I gotta say, man, for those who saw my status, y'all know I try to make statuses before each podcast to kind of get some opinions. Highly disappointed in the. Did you see? I don't know if you looked at it. My status. I made.
No, I don't get on the book.
Well, you be on there for thoughties and stuff.
Bro, that's IG.
Yeah, man, it was very disappointing. Like, either it was black Republicans talking some nonsense, or it was the whole like.
What did status say?
The status was now that Biden's in the office. Oh no, I think hold on, I don't want to read it verbatim, but basically it was now that like we can see like clearly the black vote was critical to like Biden Harris winning this election, right?
Yeah.
So now that that's obvious, like what are we going to do to hold them accountable, Democrats in general accountable for us allowing them to take the executive branch, and hopefully the Senate. There's going to be a runoff in I think January.
For the one in Georgia.
Yeah, that's going to be critical. Because I'm not a Democrat, but if Democrats can tie the Senate, then
black.
Say what?
You black? You're a Democrat.
No, I ain't, bro. If Democrats tie the Senate, then Kamala Harris will be the tiebreaker, and as far as like passing policies and bills and whatnot, and that would be crucial to like Joe Biden being able to do anything. If Republicans take it over, like Mitch McConnell can just like nah, get out my face. Yeah, basically. So, basically saying like, what are we gonna do to hold them accountable? And like, the black Republicans was like, your blacks gave away your power when you voted for Democrat in the first place. And then here go the niggas that don't vote for either one, but just want to say everything's fucked up, but I'm not gonna do nothing about it. Saying like, don't trust the politicians at all. Y'all be, and then doing these Malcolm X quotes that they don't actually know. They just saw an excerpt on YouTube or some shit. I was like, y'all just fucking worse. But surprisingly, both disappointingly and I would say greatly, like the white people that commented on the post had the best like thoughts about the shit. They were saying what I've been saying, which is why don't we look at joining or supporting special interest groups that basically support what we want, whatever policies we want to enforce. To because I mean at the end of the day, politicians only pay attention to money and votes. Yeah. So why don't we just support those and and get those to push our policies forward, like white people do, like the NRA does, like all the time. If you ever wondered why you still got your guns, because the NRA is out here like hustling every day. So that's what white people were saying, and like
you know why white people had good opinions?
Well,
because they've had political power before.
Well, that's another thing too. Yeah,
they know what to do with it.
Right. So, and more of them are accustomed to how the system works, and more of them are educated on it than we are, sadly.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm with the black Republicans on this.
On what?
Y'all niggas gave up power when y'all voted Biden. I did it too, but bro, I feel like if you don't make them miss you, like in a way, like not miss you, but if they know that they always gonna have you, then until you do something, they always gonna treat you wrong.
But wasn't 2016 proof that that's not true? That they always have them?
No, that's not true. 2016 proved that if we don't care enough, we won't come out. I think that's two different things. This year, it was like, okay, well, we got to get Trump up out of it. I think that was the overall consensus. It wasn't a real hope in Biden. It wasn't a real faith that Biden was going to do us right. It was the fact that we just got to get Trump the fuck up out of there.
I disagree, because Biden actually had, like, whether you believe it or not, he's not gonna do the shit. He actually had like a black agenda, like that was
I get that.
large. Like he actually had a plan for black people.
I don't think that moved a lot of black people.
Oh, I disagree.
I don't know. I don't. Think
What
so.
would be the difference between him and Hillary Clinton if that was the case?
Hillary was just so vanilla. Like nobody cared. Especially black people also thought she was just gonna win.
But like black people also definitely didn't want Trump to be president.
I don't think black people knew how bad it was. If you know Trump's like a showboat. So you thought he was just doing all this shit to just win. And then you saw the Donahue shit or something like that he had back in the day where he was like, oh yeah, if I was a Republican, if I was never to run for president, I'd just say I was a Republican, da-da-da-da. You know, just to get in there because I can't remember what he said, but
he was just like yeah.
Yeah, so like nobody thought Trump was gonna be this fucking mad.
I don't know, like people like got like clear narcissist guy who's like clearly out here just been abusing power for forever as not even a politician. Like I think people knew, like maybe they wouldn't know how bad it's gonna be, but like people knew it would be bad if Trump became president. And I think that
I don't think people knew, bro. I do not
mean?
think people knew. I don't think people knew it was gonna be like this.
Maybe not like this, but we knew it was gonna
My
be
man
bad.
just incited racist. Or so what are you
talking about? Like you knew he was doing that.
But nobody, like everybody thought it was on like a small scale. Like, I don't think people knew it was gonna blow up like it did.
If he became the president, people didn't think it would blow up the way it
I
did.
don't think people consciously thought about it.
No, bro. I think
I think you're giving people too much credit.
I think you're not giving people enough credit in terms of just knowing that Hillary did not have, like she expected.
And then Hillary was not the greatest candidate.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's to my point. But we didn't vote for her anyway. It wasn't like she just. I think she thought she just had the black vote because she was Democratic and because she was Bill Clinton's wife. So she just thought like I could just go on Breakfast Club and talk about hot sauce and get this vote.
Like Beyonce.
Yeah, and be in there. And I think that's exactly what she did. And I think Democrats, and particularly people like Stacey Abrams, who, oh my gosh, I don't know if you've been reading up on Stacey Abrams.
She did a lot of work around Georgia. I remember.
Oh my gosh, like Stacey was, she ran for governor back in 2018, and by all accounts, it seems like she got cheated due to voter suppression, like we were talking about before. And instead of being like fuck this shit or like I'm just gonna fall back or just go off this wave of being kind of celebrity right now, like she went hard in the paint as far as fighting voter suppression. And like with her organization, with a whole bunch of other like black like grassroots organizations, got like over 800,000 people registered to vote, bro, in Georgia, which is wild. And so with that, like I think that they knew they couldn't just sit back and just rely on black people to just come out for Democrats if they look good enough. Like they knew that they had to like show, because Stacey Abrams is like a real ass person. People like, oh man, the representative that just got elected in Missouri, Cori Bush, who was just, bro, this will give me hope. Who was like she was straight up like a registered nurse out here, living paycheck to paycheck, strong activist. Like she was at her her election speech thing. She had Black Lives Matter everywhere and shit. Like she was talking about black shit. Like she didn't give a fuck. Like I think they know that we have to listen to black people now. Like we can't just take their votes for granted because we cannot let another Trump happen. So I don't think we just take it for granted. Like I really don't think we gave away power, especially when we're doing so much work, regardless of who's the president. Like I'm not with this whole we gave away power shit, man.
Okay, you know it. I'm just saying we could have shown more power in not doing it
and letting Trump get reelected.
Yeah, because bro, they think they got us. Democrats think they got us.
But isn't the whole point to like hold them account? Like we saying, like we see that you're making an effort. We see as far as
here, if Joe doesn't do shit that he said he was going to do in his first 4 years, then okay, let's hold him accountable. But I think it would have been just as effective for black folk to not show up for Biden.
How?
Because you show them that he doesn't have the vote.
But how will he show you he can do what he wants to do if he's not the president?
Well, he can't. I'm just saying you show the whole party. You show the party as a whole. You're like, y'all niggas need us.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas need to. Y'all, we ain't just automatically here. We ain't no auto lock for you.
I agree. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you see the effort that he has put forth to show that he's actually here for us, like I said, it's yet to be determined if it's true effort or not. But I'm not that true effort, but it's actually going to be implemented or not.
Yeah.
But like when you see that effort, like isn't the next step to be like, all right, we're gonna vote for you, and then we're gonna hold you accountable.
Well, yeah,
And we gonna still do it.
I'm just agreeing with the black Republicans on your little shit.
Good, I know
Like,
you
y'all
do.
like
You should be
me
one
and
of them.
Dom over here saying y'all fucked up. Now.
Get with your boy. According to y'all, we was better as slaves anyway. So
Okay, I never said that.
that's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
I'm with him on the Game of Power shit. I'm not with him on the
Nah, you gotta be all the
y'all
way.
niggas was better as slaves.
You gotta be all the way. But yeah, did you? I don't know if you shared thoughts on how we hold him accountable. I don't think you said yours.
Nah, man, just try and hold his feet to the fire. And I don't think you really can do anything while he's in office except for get on social media, like be active, let him hear your voice in some kind of way. But outside of that, like just don't vote for him again. bro, we
Well,
dealt with 4 years of bullshit. What's another 4?
Get out of my face. I think there's that. I think, like I said, definitely look up special interest groups. If you look at oh here we go. I'm writing my notes and shit.
Oh fuck you.
Justfacts.votesmart.org. It'll show you all the large like special interest groups that you may or may not be aware of. Because a lot of people have been doing this stuff for a long time, so you join one of them. But more than anything, like call y'all congressman. Y'all know I be talking about knocking the whole system over. I'm still about that. But while we here, like I believe in harassing these congressmen when it comes to policies that you are, very passionate about, whether it be Medicare, whether it be getting money in people's hands for relief during this whole pandemic and beyond, whether it be immigration and even anything you're passionate about. Like, find out who your representatives are, your senators are, hit them up, them emails, call them, talk to them. Hold them accountable because they the most biggest one. As a matter of fact, look up your city council meetings, your city budget, see where your money going. Look at all these things, and if you got a problem with it, like contact these people, man. Those are the people, like we said, have the most, impact on your life, like directly. But like, I think that's how you really, really do it more than anything. Is when Joe started coming with his heat with the whole like, it's gonna be like a $5,000 a month black reparations plan for all black people.
Let's go, Joe.
Like when that comes, like call your congressman and be like, hey, I want you to pass this thing, saying that flood the email.
You could put your thing through. I know you white and all, but
you know what I'm saying? I mean, we gotta hurt out here. We got
right.
Motherfucking Tim Scott and Lizzie Graham.
Hey, Clyburn, baby. I know I got you. I know I got you, Clyburn.
But for real, like even if like it's as petty as it seems that it is, like you can't clog up their emails with this stuff. You can like to actually talk to them.
I think people have always felt like congressmen and your representatives are kind of untouchable. Yeah, you can't really reach them.
Yeah.
So
you definitely can.
There are definitely avenues to do it.
Definitely can. And also at the same time, knock all the shit over. That's it. Local elections, yeah, for sure. Be there for sure. So real quick, before we change topics, how do we engage? Because I'm not gonna lie, the status shit pissed me off. Like it made me mad because I'm fine. Like if you don't have trust in politicians, I get that.
Yeah.
If you don't trust abolition because you don't really know what that looks like, I get that too. But the people who just want to like come barging in Kool-Aid Man style, disrupting the conversations, but with nothing to add to them.
Yeah.
And don't even want to engage in the conversation. They just want to be like, y'all fucking up and y'all need to stop shit. And you be like, all right, what's the solution? I don't know. All right, well, we trying to plan something. You want to come in and no. Like, how do you even engage with people like that? Like, because I don't believe in just dismissing people's thoughts and opinions, but at the same time, like, y'all hindering shit and niggas trying to get shit done.
But it's the same thing we go through all the time with anything, like, not necessarily even political, just, whether it be whatever people talk about on social media, like, whatever real topic that there is, just, you always going to have people that just, nah, fuck that, we can't do that shit. Nah.
We can't do nothing.
Yeah, like, let's just be mad at it. Let's just be mad at it in the Facebook post and walk away.
It be niggas with families and shit, man. Like, it be...
There be niggas with shit to lose.
Like, I'm the nigga that's like single, but living by himself and shit. Like you would think I'd be the main one not to care about none of this. But like I said, I can't make nobody care. But you just coming and disrupting shit for what? Like, I just want like people to take more control of their lives, or just like just engage in more thoughtful dialogue, man. Like, if the only thing you can do is talk, then talk about something progressive.
But people just want to be heard, especially on the internet.
But
That's the main.
He's gonna be loud and wrong,
bro. Like, and they okay with that, as long as they're heard. You know what I mean? I think we've been dealing with this for so long. People just want to be angry on the internet.
so this shit is out of control.
And you got to accept that, and hopefully they grasp something in the real conversation that's going on.
I mean, you're right. Until we get the censorship thing popping.
Oh
it's gonna
God!
it's gonna be
Oh, stop it, man. Let people speak.
It's just annoying, man. Like, you just gotta have.
Bro, just delete their comments and block them, like everybody else.
I will
Like all your little liberal friends, like we talked about last time. Just block them. Like,
I will really like straight unfollow people and shit like that. But like, I don't know, man. Just think about what you're wasting your time on. And
I mean, you know, the good thing is, like, unfortunately, even though they're there just to distract and just to like be angry, hopefully they're reading the comments.
I think that's what it is, because you know what happens is they kind of sidestep anytime you make a point. Like, you can see the sidestep.
Yeah.
And they just make, that was the main thing with the status. They were just like, niggas weren't even answering the question. They just came on to just talk about how evil Democrats are, or like how pointless it is to participate in trust politics.
I mean,
we don't care about nothing.
And these international politics, they matter, but like your local stuff matters more.
That's all I'm saying. So if nothing else, just get involved with that. If you can't do that, you just want to be loud around wrong. Just get off my status with shit. All right. So we want to talk about delete their comments, Mike. I'll be trying not to, because then they come back like,
That's
oh, I see you deleted my comment. Oh,
delete the comments, my man.
Joe said, let the wokies woke. Leave it behind. I do, man. Y'all know I don't be doing this social. Even though I'm
can't save everybody though.
I don't be trying to save everybody. I'm just trying to do my thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't invite them to the conversation. I'm just trying to talk to people who want to engage in the conversation.
You posted it, so
yeah, you're right. I was acting for it. I was acting for it. Pick the blame. It's fine.
Okay. So you're a whole victim out here now.
I'm a victim of the wokies.
Okay.
All right, man. We're going to talk about why y'all still Christians out here. And I'm more so talking to millennials.
We're trying to get to heaven. What the fuck? We ain't trying to burn to death. You're trying to burn for eternity.
You ain't supporting Trump. You're going to be right there with him.
Bro, Trump believes.
He believes for y'all's image. You see what he was holding that Bible? He was like, hey, I found this.
Right?
I believe in it. No, I just asked a question of, I don't really ask older people this. Older black people. This is mainly for black people. I don't really ask older black people this because they pretty much, if they Christian, they're going to be Christian for the rest of their life. That's a done deal. But I asked millennials why most of them are Christians, because I don't really know any millennial that just lives by Christian values on a daily basis. Well, no, I take that back. I know a couple. But even them, like, I feel like they falter more than they adhere to, like, I guess, the Bible or just Christian beliefs and everything and practices. Excuse me. And I don't really understand why more millennials don't decide to just create their own relationship with God, and they decide to be Christian, even though most of us, be out here cursing or whatever, having sex before marriage and whatnot, doing drugs, whatever like that. I don't condemn none of that. And I'm not saying like you should just go all in on those things, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know why you wouldn't just make your own relationship with God when it seems like Christianity is such a dated belief, and a lot of it is kind of based in, power, honestly, exhibiting bigotry, homophobia, racism, and stuff like that. And if you are a Christian, you want to stay a Christian, that's cool. As long as you're doing it in a healthy way, as long as you're living a healthy lifestyle and treating other people with respect and love, I'm all for it. I just never really understood like why, because most of us are only Christian because we were born in a Christian family. Like, no one grew up was like, I want to be Christian when I grow up. Like, we mostly just kind of just took it on because that's what our family wanted us to do. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why more of us don't just make our own thing.
We don't want to burn the hell. And I think that's a legit reason. Like,
you think the average millennial believes in hell?
Shit, I do. I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
No, bro, it's like, okay, so if you was brought up on the Christian faith, right? Like, why wouldn't you just follow Christianity if you're gonna believe in God anyway?
Because you can make your own relationship with God. Like you can still believe in God without having to adhere to somebody else's rules that somebody else set in place.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, like, if that ain't gonna get me to heaven, you know. Like,
Well, who's this? Like,
who's to say besides God?
well, see, this is my
God say follow these rules.
This is my thing, man.
God say, look, nigga, this is what you need to do.
How are so many people allowed to speak for God, and especially when these people don't even be agreeing with each other?
I ain't gotta listen to no pastor. I just need the book. I feel like the book. Okay, so honestly though, I don't think there's anything wrong with Christianity as it's supposed to be practiced. Everything in our world can get perverted,
For sure.
and I think that's what has turned so many people off from it, especially with black folks and the way it was manipulated, in the South.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, there's nothing wrong with following a faith that says, don't steal, respect thy neighbor, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? The Ten Commandments. While there are some fucked up things in there, it's extremely outdated. Yeah. I don't think the religion as a whole is outdated. I think maybe some of the stories, some of the older teachings, you know what I mean, are hella outdated.
But who gets to decide what's outdated and what's still relevant?
But can't you just say the same thing in reverse? Like,
what you mean?
Like, can't you say that you saying, I guess, homosexuality is okay? Isn't that like just the same? Instead of the Bible saying like it's fucked up, isn't you saying it's okay? Aren't you just doing the exact same thing?
No, I'm saying it depends on whose rules or whatever rules. If you even go by the rules at all, you're going by
homosexuality is frowned on in the Bible, obviously. But the reason we frown on it now is because society has caught up. You know what I mean? And so if you don't want to adopt that practice of saying homosexuality is fucked up, okay, cool. But
that's my question. Who gets to say, who's allowed to designate what is cool to just be like, that part of the Bible is no longer relevant, but this part is?
I feel like we're having the same argument.
No, I'm trying to get you to answer my question first, because I think you're asking me like, who's to say that homosexuality is okay? Is that what you're asking me? Like
in a way, like I'm just saying, like, if don't cancel me,
cancel his ass, flame his ass after this comment, y'all.
I'm just saying, like, if you say homosexuality is okay, which I'm okay with, I think it's the same as it's the same exact thing as the Bible saying it's wrong. It's just times have caught up with having sense.
Yeah, so me saying homosexuality is okay is because I made my own rules in life and my relationship with God, and saying that to me homosexuality is acceptable.
Sure, it's not more so just society.
I mean, so society affects everything for sure.
Yeah.
Society affects religion, but like even so, in my own belief system, like homosexuality is okay. I can make that decision for myself. When you're a Christian, you're supposed to adhere to like the Bible and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like, who is to say like because you didn't make these rules in the Bible, like who's to say like that should be okay, but like this other thing should still be not okay?
I get that, but like everything becomes outdated, like even parts of it.
So that's what my question is. That's my question. Like, why?
Yes, parts are outdated. Like, I'm not denying that.
So why would you choose to still, adhere
because
to
it's like you make it seem like it's so outdated, like it's not relevant.
I think a lot of parts are not relevant. Yeah.
I disagree.
So, but like, okay, do you like believe in sex before marriage?
I do it, but I don't believe in it.
Like,
I do it. I don't
that's
believe
like
in
you
it.
practice, right? Like,
yeah, I'm fucking up out here in the streets.
So, like, if it's something that you can't really live by, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that just does not work for you, but you still want to have a relationship with God. Why not create that for yourself?
But even Christianity says like you can fall short and still be a Christian. Like,
but I thought the whole like thought process is like, don't fall short on purpose. Like, don't be out here just doing whatever and then come back to ask me for repentance.
I mean, it's you're supposed to be giving your best effort.
You're supposed to be giving your best effort, but how many millennials get their best effort and stuff like that? That's what I'm saying.
So essentially you saying millennials are weak, so you need to form this whole new thing.
I'm not trying to tell you what y'all need to not do.
Y'all can't stop fucking. We gotta switch the whole fucking game up.
I'm just not trying to tell you what to do with your life. But I'm saying if you out here, if you know you need sex before marriage, why even set yourself up for failure and something that does not work for you?
Well, don't be Christian.
That's what I'm asking people.
Well, then don't do it. If you can't do it, then don't do it.
Okay, we agree with that. Well, I'm saying I'm questioning why people are still consider themselves Christian, even though they know they can't adhere to these things.
Because you're supposed to try.
But don't be trying. You still be fucking. It's just a thought, man. And I hope this doesn't come off like, disrespecting anybody. Because I'm certainly not trying to disrespect anybody's religion, nothing like that. I just ask people questions because any conversation I've had about this, it's usually people, kind of sidestepping things. I know people that are like bisexual and like consider themselves Christian, and they play such a pivotal role in their church. Like they're at church like 5-6 days a week, on hand and foot, serving this building and everything and helping to operate, but they can't come out as who they really are, bro, because they know that.
I'm telling you, like, okay, there's a lot of gay people. There's a lot of gay people in like the church,
but it's not addressed. No one says like. No one says like.
Churches have come a long way in accepting gay people.
I think it's
openly churches have come a long way.
And maybe you know better than me. But I do know. I'm just saying from personal experience. I know people who are, homosexual or bisexual, and have to hold that part of themselves back. But have to give their whole energy to the church. Like for me, that feels like incredibly like oppressive.
I can see that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's the main reason we wanted to ask like our millennials, swing away from tradition. I think we are big time, because we have realized how much the church has been oppressive to us, as well as just family traditional values. Things like expecting the expectancy to have kids at a young age, have this and this set up at a young age, but we aren't given the tools to actually sustain those things like our parents or our parents' parents were. And more of us are just doing our own thing now. And I think that's the main reason why. Is a lot of this stuff just feels like it's just been around. Only white man I ever quote was my director, who said, I was like messing with I had a service situation, something like that. Mm-hmm. And he asked me why it was set up the way it was. And I was like, well, I mean, this is the way it's always been since I've been here. And he's like, just because you've been doing it forever don't mean you've been doing it right forever. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I've always believed, especially in America, where we have this old-ass constitution and, like, all these old-ass values that may have worked for somebody back in the day, but to this day, like, it's like clearly a lot of this stuff is obsolete. And yet we still try to force it on the people without considering the people in power who are the main ones benefiting from it and not ourselves. So, that's my rant for this.
This year, I want to fuck before marriage rant.
I don't even, I'm all for people abstaining from sex because sex will change the shit.
Oh, a word?
I am. That's how we doing it. I'm saying.
Bro, me and Mike have a conversation at least every 3 months where he be like, yeah, man, I'm thinking about taking vow celibacy.
Look, I ain't doing it.
I just want to focus on me. I just want to do my thing. I want to focus on, helping out the community and growing my business, doing more poetry. I'm like, damn, bro, that's what's up.
You don't be acting like that. You be acting like that.
Because I know. At this point, I know. At first, I was like, damn, bro, that's what's up. And then lately, like, you're just talking. You're just talking because it sounds good.
You're not about to do me on blast too. I do lose standards sometimes, man. Like sometimes I be like,
bro, drought is not the same.
I could do. It ain't the drought, man. Sometimes I be like, nah, queen. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. We'll wait till we get to the house. Okay. Okay.
Look, we can't do it in Atlanta. We gotta do it. Don't ever have sex in Atlanta, y'all. Don't ever have sex in Atlanta. It's the most uncomfortable sex you ever have in your life.
bro. On the side note, bro. Never mind. I ain't gonna get it.
So you better put my shit on the street. Who you about
No, don't worry about it. It's
just give me a keyword so I know what you're talking
no,
about.
it's dead. It's dead. Don't worry about it. We good. We good.
It was about me?
No, it was about just life.
About yourself, man.
Bro, you okay? So anyway, so you remember? Okay, so you remember how much sex you used to have in the car because you didn't have nowhere else to go? Bro, so let me tell you, right?
Oh, you about to talk about my windows and shit?
No, okay. Bro, one time I rolled up with Mike's car. This nigga had the nastiest, foggiest, sex sweat stained windows I've ever seen in my life. Like it was just a paste on the windows. It was so gross. And let's not talk about his mattress.
No, all right, first of all right, moving on. Hey, just clear it up. I got a brand new mattress and a whole new bed set. I'm living my life. I'm good. I'm born again. Born again, whatever I am. I'm spiritual. I don't know what I am. I'm born again.
Spiritual flower.
There you go. Too much information. All right. Any more thoughts on why you're not gonna be Christian anymore?
Nah, man. I don't want to burn in hell. That's it.
Yeah. Vic said we have good intentions, then a month go by.
Right?
That's it, man.
You're like, damn, boy, I'm telling you, boy, you be knocking shit out too. No
Listen,
sex.
Listen.
You be achieving all your dreams.
When I had that drought after the dread-headed ex-girlfriend, a nigga went back to school.
The dread-headed ex-girlfriend?
I don't want to say her name because she might be watching sometime. I don't know.
I promise you she gonna know who she is.
Right. I went back to school. I got a degree with honors. I got a new job. Like, my life changed. I got a new car. Like,
nigga out here.
The drought does wonder for you. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can satisfy yourself and just be just fine. All right, so Dad is over here dying, y'all. All right, man. So we wanted to kind of end off the show with talking about what we managed to be thankful for in this dumpster fire of the year.
Oh God.
As y'all know, that 2020 has been a fucking roller coaster. I always like make fun of people who say like every year, oh, this year was the worst. And they put the little meme of the woman walking up the stairs with all the dumb shit behind her.
Oh yeah.
Every year y'all come with this bullshit. I'm like, man, what did y'all do? 2020, we can collectively agree.
Bro, worst year you've ever been alive, worst year of your life.
I can't think of well, for me personally, it's you know, on a personal, it's 09 because that's when my mom had her mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
But like, worst year for like everybody in America, it's got to be 2020. I can't think as far as our lifetimes. I mean, I wouldn't disrespect people who've been alive during World War I and II and shit like that. Like, oh, this is worse than Pearl Harbor over here. But yeah, as far as our lifetime, this is the worst shit has ever been. But what do you have to find to be grateful for in the midst of all this?
So on a funny note, I'm extremely thankful. Oh no, sorry, on a non-funny note, extremely thankful for my family.
Oh yeah,
extremely thankful for my family. If it wasn't for, especially my daughter, just making me laugh at times, you know, during these bleak times when the motherfucker was so slow at the job, you thought you might lose it. You know what I mean? Like when it was like, you know, oh man, 16 million jobs lost every 5 days or some bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? That, but on like I'm just thankful that sports came back. That's what I'm thankful for. Thankful that sports came back. That shit was bleak.
COVID tried to take that shit away,
bro. COVID tried to take fantasy, boy.
He's trying. It's still trying. It keep coming up now and then. Like,
yeah, I'm just thankful that I'm still here, bro.
Yeah,
because I've had some health scares this year.
Oh my god, man.
And my lungs, the way my lungs responded to pneumonia, my shits are not built for COVID.
I don't know. I don't know. Did you ever fully talk about that on the podcast? I think
no,
we just said
I had pneumonia. If you didn't know, I missed 2 episodes.
It was like, yeah, at least 10.
Yeah. Had pneumonia. Hospital released me 5 days later. Got pneumonia again.
Lungs was like, nah, man.
Yeah. It caused like a autoimmune thing. So a lot of weird shit happened. Yeah. But I'm better now. So I'm thankful for my life.
We thankful for it too, man. I ain't trying to do this podcast by myself.
I mean, you couldn't. Because I definitely own half of it.
You ain't get your family get nothing, you know. Oh no, we thankful for you here too, man. Um, excuse me. Definitely think about the sports thing as well, because we did not think football was gonna come back.
Oh man, that shit, boy, shit came back right on time. Boy.
Football already be taking like forever to come back.
Forever.
Every time. The Super Bowl is the most exciting and saddest day of the year because it's like,
Damn, it's really over.
You just don't sit there and wait, and you can see these little headlines of who's getting traded and who got cut and everything. But that ain't like watching football. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. I would say I'm thankful for a lot of things. Matter of fact, most importantly, virus, a pandemic itself, allowed me to kind of rediscover me, like Michael Murray, the person. When things was popping off, when I started the business and everything, I was being active out here. But like all constantly. And I didn't even realize it, but I started kind of defining myself by my achievements. I was kind of defining myself by like, Mike the poet, Mike the photographer, Mike the filmmaker, because he did the first film and everything. And when the pandemic hit, I lost like a sense of like self-defining like who I actually am. Excuse me. And it allowed me to just sit with myself and be like, yo, who actually are you? Which I used to do all the time before I do this, when I was doing all these things. And I kind of forgot about that. You just kind of forget to do what you're supposed to do when you're just in the zone of being happy and stuff.
Yeah.
So it allowed me to do that. But also just thankful for the various circles I have. Of course with you and like our circle of friends, but also like my artist circles, my professional circles, various social circles, like people who it took way too long for me to see in person again. But like we started getting these Zoom meetings popping, like exhausting now, right? It's super exhausting now. So now we do them super sparingly. Sauce, what's happening? Got the Sauce. We got him on the podcast. He's a hilarious comedian. That's one of the people, like just different circles of just artists or people or activists or just people who just give me good energy. People I can just fellowship with during this whole thing. Because it's been hard on my mental health for sure. Yeah. I mean, you both talk about that. Like, it's
taxing.
It's so taxing,
like
man.
Just not being able to engage with people.
You just don't even realize how important it is. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing choosing to do it or not. Me and you are like staying out all night days. It's like long behind us.
Oh gosh.
Long behind.
Super washed.
Like bed at 10:30. Yes, please. but not being able to do it at all.
Yeah.
Not having that as an option. It's just very depressing.
Another thing I'm thankful for. My job finally realized that we can work from home.
Did they really?
Bro. Thank you, Jesus.
After half of your staff died off, there's like, okay.
No, that's not what happened. But no, man. I am super happy for that.
Thank God for that, because I was worried about you, because this man was like half dead.
Bro.
They were like, you still coming in on Monday, right? Like, that didn't make any sense, but I'm happy about that, too. Oh, I want to say one more thing. Like I said before, the people, I'm not going to ride on this too much longer, but when we talked about the whole Joe Biden thing, it wasn't like a matter of like, is Joe Biden going to save black people? Like, did we put too much faith in him to lift us up? Like, I'm thankful for these grassroots organizations led by black people, especially black women, who's been out here doing the damn thing regardless of who's the president and who's in whatever seat. Like, I'm thankful for all these people who I've been following and I've been able to have on the podcast, like CC Battle, who just been out here just doing the damn thing in a major way and not waiting for any politician to save us or anything. And just having this damn resilience and the determination to be like, man, we got this here. And I don't need no Biden or Trump. But I can do this. I'm thankful for those people. I want to share more of those people. I want to have more of those people on the podcast because they definitely need to get their word. I guess the organization spread around a lot more. Yeah, man. You got anything else you think before?
No, man. Just make sure y'all enjoy y'all family in a couple weeks.
You ain't there for your mom and nobody?
I said my family, nigga. Like, what more do you want?
Nah, you need to say your mom specifically.
Shout out Linda.
That's
my dog. That's my dog. We ain't got the same last name, so try to look up. Good luck.
Try to look. Will's adopted, y'all. Just in case y'all don't know.
Bro, my cousin used to tell me that all the time. And I started believing it.
That's fucked up. This is terrible.
You know you were adopted, right?
That's fucked up. So yeah, man. Yeah, if y'all can comment anything y'all thankful for in the chat, we'll come back and read it. We thankful for y'all, the podcast,
definitely.
more than anything, for supporting us all this time. As you can see,
Boy, y'all struggle with us through them Zoom meetings. Whoa. Ooh.
For those that held it down since the Mixler days, like
I'm not gonna lie, I'm thankful for Zoom too.
I am thankful for Zoom too.
I'm thankful for Zoom. Because they made this shit possible.
Yeah.
Opened up us having guests that are not here live in studio.
Very true.
Or where we were.
Very true.
So it really kind of expanded what we saw as being possible.
Very true. Like I said, man, we get anybody. We got Obama coming on the next show. That's gonna be out in December. I ain't say which Obama it's gonna be.
Yeah, right.
So it's gonna be a Obama.
Rodney.
It's gonna be
Rodney Obama.
It'll be Clayton Obama on the next show. That's gonna be a good one. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and get into Saul said he thankful for thick woman. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We right there with you. We'll be sleeping on thick woman. We just want.
Hey man, we forgot to do our cupping season episode. You remember we did cupping season a couple years?
It was like a seasonal thing.
Bro, we did it twice.
Did we?
We've done it twice now. Yeah.
What, we have like new tips for cousins season.
It was something stupid.
We still got time, but it ain't even December yet. You can do that in December episode.
Bro, as hot as it is.
Don't feel like listen.
As hot as it is.
I don't know where some of y'all live at. Like in South Carolina, we don't know what time of season
it's cooking, nigga. It's 75 to 85 every day.
I took a shower before the show, and I came out the shower. I was like, "Oh, turn the air on. What's going on?"
Sticking your shit in here.
You know when you get out of the shower, you feel like you still wet from the shower, but you feel like you sweating from the external heat. That was gross. Yeah, I don't know what's South Carolina. It's always been bipolar, the weather. Yeah, man. We're gonna get into the thirst of the week. This week we have AE the Cool. Oh, let me tell you about AE the Cool, yo. I think that might be pulling her up on the thing. I met this young lady at the Free Times Music Crawl. I think it was like right before the pandemic hit, and just that time I pull it up. Did you look at it already, Will? She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
Look at this shit. She's greasy.
Damn. Yeah, bro. She is like gorgeous. Super cute. I met her at the Few Times Music Crawl. My friend Miller, shout out to Miller, was performing. And a couple other friends of mine. Nisi Blues, who's a very good friend of the show as well, was performing. And when I tell you this girl can blow, oh my God, she killed the shit. She had a whole band behind her, and she just put out this album called Dora Soul. Mm-hmm. That shit is the blackest, most beautiful shit I've ever heard in my life. It's based in Augusta, Georgia. She's been out here doing her thing for a minute. I think at least for the last 3 or 4 years, which is distracting because you're going through all her pictures.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But yeah, man, just a phenomenal singer. Please check her out at AE the Cool on Instagram and Twitter. I will look at her other stuff, but Will's still over in Thurston. Let me go to her other stuff.
I'm sorry.
Got an addiction. Yeah, like I said, we released the EP actually before the Dora Soul album called Forgive, which is very good. But that Dora Soul album on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, check this album out, y'all. This is so lit. And it's so good to see like local artists just stepping their game up in a major way over the last couple of years, by the way. Check her out. She's super dope. I love her. I'll marry her tomorrow. With her consent.
Lord knows you're going to have sex before marriage. So you might want to make sure she's okay.
So I'm getting married tomorrow, William. And I'm going to take care of all that. So yeah. Check her out, man. She's good people. Anything else?
No.
Uh-huh. We've been blown through these like 1 hour, one-on-one shows, man. So in short, Will's not gonna be Christian anymore.
Nope. We'll never say that. We'll try not to burn.
He's a diehard Republican.
I might be that now. We might, boy. Boy, if your old boy Joe don't come through, boy, we gonna flip.
For real though, man. Get in touch with y'all's congressman. Like, do the thing, or just support organizations that are. You can just donate money to the organizations that are. And just get involved, man. Take control of your life. The public servants, they meant to serve you. They take your tax dollars, so make sure they do their shit. So anyway, that's it for today's show. We love y'all. I love y'all.
I love y'all too.
We'll hate black people.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in.
We do. Oh shit, we're not gonna have a show.
We're not gonna have a show. What is it? Thursday after next, which is the 26th.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we will have two.
We're gonna be dropping some exclusive content.
So sign up to patreon.com/cultivated ignorance if you want to get in on that. See where we at. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Good night.
We gotta get some spades in.
Oh, no. I've been dying for some spades, bro. Someone had posted a Yu-Gi-Oh! Slamming the card down. It was like, I'm about to be at